Hey, what's up, everybody? Gonna do a classic rock reaction, man. This is a follow-up to what I was calling my Unholy Trinity weekend. That includes Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, and Black Sabbath. Kenny Rogers passed away the other day, man. Everything came to a grinding halt, and I definitely had to do a tribute to a great icon of music being Kenny Rogers. Yes, it's not classic rock. He's not typically classic rock, but all the same, a great cultural influence. And I just had to give my respect. So thank you for those of you who showed consideration towards that end. I appreciate that very much. So, man, let's do this. This is Deep Purple, side one of Who Do You Think We Are? And I'm just continuing with the Deep Purple chronology. And apologies again to some of the Deep Purple fans. I kind of dropped the ball there, got busy with life, also with the complimentary quads and the Artist of the Month, taking up a great amount of what I've been doing where reactions are concerned. But all the same, I will find the time to make sure that I do the Unholy Trinity for sure, man. So let's continue with Deep Purple's chronology, man. And I believe this is their 7th studio album. And this is side one. Who Do We Think We Are? Deep Purple, side one. Let's get it. They just have such an epic, commanding sound on it. You know something great's coming. Certainly mine. How well placed is that piano in this song? It would be this song, performed by this lineup of Deep Purple. Such a classic sound, man. These guys are so good.
She does all the things that she tells us not to do. Selling filth from a corner shop and knitting patterns to the high street queue. She paints roses, even makes them smell good, and then she draws titties on the wall. Drowns kittens just to get a thrill and writes sermons in the Sunday Chronicle.
This lady Mary, she was mentioned in a song before. I think it was Pink Floyd.
Mary told Johnny not to write such trash and said it was a waste of public money. She made a fuss, they made apologies, but everybody thought the show was funny. When the nation knew you'd have children, it came as such a surprise. We really didn't know you'd had it in you. How you did it, we can only surmise. How did you lose your virginity, Mary Long? When will you lose your stupidity, Mary Long?
doesn't this song make you want to look up this lady and read what she was all about? I have to do that.
I was a young man when I died. I was flash, I was full of pride. I give it all, I gave my soul. I was so strong. I felt the truth, I felt the pain in every song. Well, you know me. See me cry. I'm just a child. Rockin' on the sky. I was living in a rock and roll sky. I was a king, had all the style. Super trooper, yes, I know you well, making me shine. I couldn't see what you did to me. I was so blind. You know me. You see me crying. I am just a shadow in a broken sky.
What's the super trooper he's singing about? Is it drugs? Is it the lifestyle?
I wanna be like I was before. But this time I'm gonna know the score. I need a home I can leave behind, knowing you're there. Super trooper, I can see you now. Return your stare.
It's a state of being where he was at the time. Now we see more clearly. A sudden stop. That was a nice one too.
Black suede, don't mean you're good for me. Black suede, just
lady in her place. He's telling her that he cannot be deceived or charmed. He loves her, but he's not going to be used by most of them. Standing his ground. Okay, man. All right. So that is side one. To who do we think we are? Damn, man. Two things. One, I really missed doing Deep Purple reactions. And apologies once again for me kind of, getting distracted, dropping the ball and leaving it for a time. I'll definitely stick with it. And two, these songs, man, are fantastic. All four of them. I really, really like them. Side one, fantastic so far, man. And I've come to expect a certain standard of musicianship, a certain standard of, I guess, vocalizing from Ian. And just collectively, they have a great signature classic rock sound. And when you say classic rock to me, they are one of those elemental presence in rock and roll that just comes to mind. I will list off a couple of names, and Deep Purple will be in that list of names. They just have this great, I don't know, it's just a great, fantastic, classic rock sound. And I just love them for that, man. Smooth dancer. Yo, man. It made me laugh. I gotta tell you this crazy ass story, man. As he's singing, calling the lady Black Suede, I remember a long time ago when I was working in the oil fields up in Alberta, I was seeing this awesome lady, man. She was almost as tall as me. She was like 6'1", and she had the darkest, blackest hair and the brightest, biggest, bluest eyes you've ever seen. And you look at her and you will literally fall right into her eyes. She had this mesmerizing, hypnotizing way about her. And when you're talking to her, telling her a story, her eyes got bigger and bigger, like huge saucers, and it just distracted you. You would forget what you were saying. And when she's telling you a story, it's the same effect, and you're not listening to what she's saying anymore. You're just looking at her eyes. And so I said to her, I said, you could literally own the entire world with just those two peepers of yours? And she said, yes, I realized very, very early that there are different types of people in the world out there. And if I was a different kind of woman, I would certainly take advantage of the charms that I possess. But thankfully, I have skills of my own that is marketable, and I can make my own money and make my own way without having to resort to being some femme fatale or some charmer or some deceiver of men. I really, really loved her for that. And her name, and I won't share her name with you, it was German for black swan. And so when I would come back to work, we did a 3-in-1 rotation, 3 weeks on, 1 week off. Come back to work, everyone at work would be asking, so how's the black swan? How's she doing? I will forever remember that experience as being a great one because of the black swan. Anyway, man, as Smooth Dancer is playing, and he's referring to this lady as Black Suede, I'm of course thinking of the black swan. But in this case, in his music, in his song, the black suede is, I guess, sometimes trying to charm, but in a way that's manipulative. And but thankfully he's smart and he's wise to her charms. Yes, he loves her. Yes, he definitely has to engage, but at the same time he realizes that there is a line he can't cross with her because his trust can only go so far, and he's wise to it. So good song, good lyrics, man. Good everything about side one. I'm really looking forward to checking out side two. So what I'm going to do here, this is the end of side one. So I'm just like, I'm back on the YouTube platform. So I've got to be mindful that when I upload these things, I can't do it totally, because in case they get blocked, I got to break them up. And what I'm going to do here is break this up into side one, side two, and then perhaps maybe the review might be a separate thing altogether, but we'll see what YouTube allows. And if it gets blocked, then I'll break them up into those 3 parts, okay? So, man, dig in side one. I'm looking forward to side two. I'm going to bounce to work for a little bit, then come back and get right back on with side two. Even though, we're into past the weekend, I still want to complete my Unholy Trinity weekend, so to speak. And I'm definitely, as well, this is pushing back my ZZ Top Artist of the Month reactions, but thankfully I got a lot of them in. I've only got 2 more albums to look at, and so that's gonna give me a decent amount of time, so I'm not worried there. So just in case you're wondering what's going on with ZZ Top, I definitely want to get Deep Purple and Black Sabbath in, and then I'll jump right onto ZZ Top, and of course complimentary quads as well. So that's what's going on in my world right now. So I'm gonna bounce. Have a good one, and when I get back from work, I'll hit side two and have it to you probably by tonight. All right, peace out.